Hello, I'm Kim Malinowski. I am a poet and author, and a lot of you know me, but some of you might not. I guess the best way to start is that I have an MFA from American University, and I lost it basically with 5 years of aphasia. So all of that information is somewhere in my brain, and it comes out in my writing and in my teaching. But when I'm just thinking about it, I'm not like, oh, look at this anaphora. It's just so great as I put it in. It doesn't quite work like that with me. So you will notice that I don't always talk the same way as everyone else, or at least some of the people out there. I had aphasia. I relearned language, and I learned how to break language. Now, the first thing that I really sort of want to do is not to talk about my book and give you that reason for deciding to take any of my classes or working with any of my classrooms that are free at the Terra Nova Lyceum. I am really just a lover of words. And I think this book, this journal, it's a junk journal, probably tells more about me than the book that I got published. And I don't know if that's sad or if that's true for every writer. I don't know. I am a lover of words, and I will never stray from that connotation. Now, I do want to talk about what is going on in my new classroom. It is free. It's called Writing by the Hearth. If you've already seen it, please stop by. And if you don't know about it, I have all sorts of magnets. I'm probably going to say millions at this point, not even thousands. I've been doing it for over a year for another group. So I built up magnets that I would buy. And then I also had my own, I relearned how to speak through these magnets, and I'm very, very passionate about it. So please come see the magnets, come see any of the prompts that are free, learn how I work, how I talk to people. I'm always very, very positive. I want you to know that. And I will respect any of your wishes. If you say, I can't talk about this, Kim, but I did it, we're right there, okay? And if you need a personal section in my Hot Topics class where you don't want people to always look and just say, hey, personal, please, I will create it for you, okay? So I want to get that out there, that the Hot Topics are scary. They're scary for me. I'm nervous just talking about it. Like I have my Boji zones that, Dalva, gave to me. She's the co-host here at Terra Nouveau. And I'm like, and Hot Topics are hot, right? They're scary. Now, I try to get as many sunflowers as I possibly could. I'm using yellow. I'm a little sad that my sunflowers right now have dried. So they look a little dead and withered, but let's pretend that that's not, what Ukraine is withered. They are strong and fighting, okay? Because some of my hot topics that I am going to be writing about are going to be political. I'm not going to lie about that, okay? They will be, and you'll probably see them. They'll be called draft, okay? This is a closed group. That means all your copyrights stay with you. No one will take it, and we're a safe space. So with my the writer's candle here, which is going to be very bright, I'm sure. It's called The Writer. Let's get to this, okay? Basically, writing Hot Topic shorts just means that it's any genre. It could be poetry, lyric essay. If you have a much larger memoir, we can break it up. You don't have to follow the 6-week pattern, though I would like you to learn and read the lessons with them. That doesn't mean that you have to stick to it. And every Sunday that we meet, we start with March 20th as a Zoom. It's 1 to 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. So for those of you that also do like the poetry salon or do evening activities, you're fine. You'll have time to like have a break, have lunch, and then keep going. Sometimes I don't have a break. I just go all the way through 8 hours of Zoom, but like that's my choice and it's chill. And I'm always willing to stay after and talk to you or message you or DM you. And it's absolutely no problem. Talk to me all week, please. This is my passion and this is my love. We're going to do the political. Yeah, okay. If you don't have Ukraine, you have your own political, you have your own, please bring it. I don't care if I agree with you or not. Um, Agreeing doesn't mean good writing, right? We're here for, good writing, feeling, empathy. And if you can make your point across, I will help you. Okay. We're also going to talk about scary subjects, at least for me, the sexual and the sensual and like love. Although I do believe that every one of my poems and every one of my stories is a love story, a love poem. Even my atrocity poetry, it shows love and empathy. And I believe that all poetry has that in some form. So, lyric essays will show love, even if you hate the damn person. And be aware that you have a persona that you're putting out there. I call it the persona narrator because I was in the writer's studio for 7 years. But like, so you have a lens between you and your writing. That means that on the paper, this on the paper is never you. Okay. And that means if somebody comes back at you, just go, that was my narrator, like that wasn't me. And it's a really great way. We're also going to go with like, how do you talk and write about real people? I mean, whether they're celebrities or your mother and father, how do you do it? I don't have all the answers. That's why we discuss. And I think that's the biggest thing, is that I want a community that we discuss and we're like, oh, this is how I feel, or this is how I do it, or have questions like, like, how do I do it? Like, is it possible? These are all very authentic and great questions. And going back to that word authentic, that's what writing, good writing does. It's authentic. Even if it's fiction, it makes you believe that it's real, right? We get into that world, we love, and that's what we want to do. If we have a political point, we want to get it across. And maybe it doesn't have to be hot, political, knife in the back. Maybe it's just subtle. My some of my like, I would say, short stories are very subtle, and they talk about like rough issues like abortion, but they do it in a way that is like with Baba Yaga and fairy tale, and it doesn't always be like with my political beliefs, and yet my political beliefs and you know exactly what I'm saying. But that's that persona, that lens. The writer Kim Malinowski does it. Kimberly Malinowski doesn't. It's a persona. Do you need a pen name? Well, we'll discuss. Do you want to write erotica? We'll discuss. We discuss prose. A lot of my examples are little short essays. And that doesn't mean that it can't become a poem. It's a hybrid. I teach hybrid shorts, a library system. So we can do this together, all genres, fiction, like I created Flick the Fairy, right? She's a bipolar fairy. She does everything that I do. She has anxiety. She has, the pill bottles, right? And like, it's not a shameful thing. Honeysuckle milk instead of Xanax is not shameful. And we discuss that and we talk about that. And like, it's a very hot, scary topic, right? And yet somehow I, at least, can get through and then discuss it and talk about it in a way that others hopefully can receive it, because we also have to worry about other people receiving it, right? So like, that's the gist of Hot Topics. It's broken up in weeks. You're welcome to respond to anything. I will always respond back. Sundays, we have a prompt. Friday, I give it to you because some people really like think about the prompt, and I've been told that, and I am totally respectful for that. If you have special needs or have any needs that you need, because sometimes I personally do, with the aphasia and everything, let me know. Just comment and be like, you don't have to be on the main page, but like send me a note, send me an email. My emails will be attached to this message. And just, let me know. And I'm more than willing to accommodate. If you're scared that you're going to have to share it, I don't want to share this stuff, don't share. Right? Did. Okay, Kim, did. Only for Kim's eyes. Okay? email me just your stuff. That's happened before too. I've had students and colleagues do that, and I'm very open to that. And I will just write done next to your name, okay, so that I know that people are participating. And that's pretty much everything. So first Zoom is the 20th, excuse me. The cutoff is the 16th, just so that you can look at the material a little bit and be ready for March 20th. If you have questions, I know there has been some, like, how does this work? We'll go back and forth, and I will explain anything you need to know, okay? I want this to be robust. I want as many people here as possible. It's 6 weeks for $65. It's pretty reasonable, I think, and it really is just so that I can show my love. I always call myself the mad scientist, and that's because it's an experiment. We never know what we're going to get. So I mean, like, you are my guinea pigs, I suppose, or my lab mice. But let me tell you, you're gonna get poetry and shorts and memoir, starting memoirs that are going to, like, be spot on. And I'm willing to help you all the way. It's no problem. And I wish you well. I'm gonna be like, Ukraine, baby, but I think it's better, like, maybe Ukraine, as much as I possibly can. And if we talk about it and that's all we talk about it, that's fine. If all you have to talk about is just your abuse, you talk to me. And if something is too hot, it will hurt. And you will know I cannot write this. And I cannot write this for others to read. And that's when we journal. And you can just tell me, I'm journaling about a hot topic. You don't have to tell me what. Okay. So that's the gist. I hope to see you and welcome you into my portal. The Terra Nova Lyceum is also on Eventbrite. And please, I do have a rotating, like, what's behind Kim sort of like motif. So you never know. Can you see my sword? I mean, like, we have fun here, okay? So please enjoy yourself, join around, and join the free portal, the free classroom, and, like, do whatever you need to do. I'll respond, and you'll learn about me, and you'll know if it's right for you. I might not be, or you might be like my new best friend. You never know. We're always here for, like, reasons, we're always here. You're listening to me for a reason, and it doesn't have to mean that you're going to take the class, but there is a reason. So happy everything. This is a witch's stone, so it's for luck. Take care. I'm going to blow out the writer candle right now. I hope you see all that smoke, and I hope you join me. Much love to you. Much love to the Ukraine. Much love to the planet, because we need to take care of ourselves too. And you can write about anything in Hot Topics, and we'll go with it, okay? So be well and stay safe, and try to keep your head up, and write like the stars will shatter tomorrow. Much love.